Okay, this is for level, hoping to get level 4. Same as last time, the important thing with level 4 is that you need to describe. You need to tell me how the greenhouse effect happens. You need to say what happens to the sun's energy. It comes in through our atmosphere and it is absorbed by the Earth's surface or by the oceans. It's then bounced back off the Earth or given off by the oceans, and it can't escape, or some of it can't escape. Some of that heat is trapped in our atmosphere. It's trapped under a blanket of pollution high up in our atmosphere. And that blanket of pollution is made up of 3 named gases: carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. And you need to know that CO2, carbon dioxide, comes from power stations that burn fossil fuels to create electricity for our homes, and it comes from car engines. You need to know that methane is given off from cows and is given off when rubbish rots in landfill sites. And you need to know that nitrous oxide is given off from sewage plants and also from car exhausts. To get a level 4, you need to be able to tell me all of that process in a simple, straightforward manner. You need to name the gases, and you need to say where they come from, and you need to say what those gases do, that they form a blanket of pollution that trap heat in our atmosphere. You then need to be able to hopefully give me some of the consequences of the greenhouse effect. Now, a consequence is a result. So because the Earth is getting warmer, what is happening? Here you might want to talk about the possibility of ice caps melting and sea levels rising, the fact that global temperature could rise by anything up to 6 degrees. You might want to try to be specific about what might happen in the south of England, or what might happen to ski resorts in the Alps, or what might happen in the Caribbean, or what might happen in Australia with bushfires, or what might happen to low-lying countries like Bangladesh. You need to try to give me named places, so name countries and tell me what's going to happen there. Finally, you need to be able to describe some ways in which people can try to stop the greenhouse effect from happening. So things like insulating our homes so that we don't have to use so much central heating. Things like using low energy light bulbs. Things like only filling the kettle for the number of cups of tea that we want to make, because the kettle uses more energy if we overfill it. Using hybrid cars, or not using cars at all, using public transport or walking or using a bike. All of these things cut greenhouse gas emissions, and therefore we can help to delay the greenhouse effect.